In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to play the song Why by Elevation Worship and Elevation Rhythm. So it's 4 chords. It's going to sound, that main riff is going to sound like this. All right, so this song, as you can see, it's 4 chords and we're in the key of C sharp here. So we've got the capo on the 6th fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're playing the G shapes. So that gets us into the key of C sharp. So if you wanted to play along with the recording, this is where you want to be. The chord charts, I do have the chord charts, the lyric charts on my Patreon page. So if you need to print them, download them to like help you go through the song, I'll link that in the description down below. And these are the 4 chords. So it's the G chord, it's the A minor chord, which we can do the A minor a couple of different ways. We can do this easiest A minor, right there. We can do this A minor right there, and then we could just take the pinky off and do the full A minor 7 right there. So I think for this lesson I'll probably be doing this for a lot of it, but also maybe sneaking in that just that easiest A minor 7, so you can just keep your ring and pinky finger on those 2 bottom strings for all the chords. The next chord we need is the E minor. And the last chord we need is the C at 9. So this song, it's just those 4 chords in that order, pretty much the entire song. You never change up the order. It goes G, A minor, E minor, and C. That C at 9, you can do this C. There's gonna be, for that little intro riff, there's gonna be a little bit of doing like chord variations. So I'll walk you through that, but the rest of the song you can just play straight G, A minor, E minor, C. So let's start on that intro. So what I'm doing, I'm in my finger picking position over here on the right hand side. I've done a ton of finger picking lessons, so I'm not going to be able to go through the basics in this lesson, but I will include a link up top and down below where I have lessons that I go super in depth on like which strings my fingers are on. It's going to make it super easy for you to do the finger picking for this song and other songs. So I'm going to be going for the G chord. Just gonna be kind of doing like an open. So putting that pointer finger on the 2nd fret on that G string there as your last note. You can also do it like this, but it's just a little bit more work adding that. So, and then the A minor, we're pulling off on that pointer finger. Not really pulling off, we're just taking it off for that note there. And you'll see for this finger picking, we're literally going right down the pike, as I always say. Like, we're not mixing up the fingers, we're not mixing up the order. We're literally going thumb, thumb, pointer, middle for basically all of these chords. adding that pointer finger on the way up, plucking that middle finger one more time on the B string. So here on this E minor, we're gonna do, we're gonna kind of like, not hammer on, but we're gonna go, bring that middle finger down to this. It's almost kind of like your B minor, just taking that ring finger off. So playing with that middle finger there. So, and you can have your middle finger on that E minor there, or you can just use your pointer finger. Okay, and then we go to that last chord. It's the C chord, so we're just gonna kind of be doing this C at 9 without the ring and the pinky down here. We're gonna go. So we're adding the ring finger on the 4th fret on the 3rd string from the top, the D string. So, and then we're plucking that G string that's open. You can keep the ring finger on at that point, or you can take it off. So, it might take you a little while. It's not something that you usually use with the acoustic, so clearly you can see I'm kind of missing it a couple of times. So all in all, that little intro riff, so you might want to start slow and then just kind of gradually build up to that. So that's the intro, very long intro there. You can play that exact kind of riff and that chords, like those chords. You can do that for the entire song if you want to. But if we just want to simplify it a little bit, for verse 1, we're just going to go. Yeah, so I'll just kind of try to sing and hum through that. What can I say of your love that has not already been said? Were I to tell all the things that you've done, I would run out of breath. So many songs have been sung, but how could I praise you enough? So here's another one. And that gets into the chorus. So you can play that verse straight with these chords, and you're just doing that same picking. You're going right down the pike. For that A minor, you can do this easy A minor. You can do this A minor. For the E minor, same. C. You could also, if you wanted to mix it up, you could just play the bass notes. You get to hammer onto that A minor. You're still picking the same strings. You're just not putting that ring and pinky finger on the strings. So. So that's one way you could do it. Just one thing to note. So basically that song, it's just gonna go those same chords over and over and over and over again. For the verse, for the chorus, for that instrumental. The one thing just to note, when you get to the last line of both the verses, you can either stop after that C. So here's another one. why? So that goes into the chorus. You can either just stop and not play anything, or you just play that C again. So, but how could I praise you enough? So here's another one. Why? So you'll just note that for the verse 1 and verse 2 at just that last line. So let me get into this chorus. I'm gonna kind of like, I don't know, sing through it, hum through it. Same thing, we can play it with the regular chords here. Or you can do just kind of more the bass notes. So, why you love me like you love me, I'll never know. Why you love me like you love me, I'll never know. Silver, better than gold, better than anything I've ever known. No, 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 no. No, no, no. You love me like you love me, I'll never know. So then after the first chorus, it'll go to the instrumental, which you can just keep playing those same chords, or you can play that little intro, you know. You can play that, and that you'll just do that twice. So you'll basically play the intro twice, then you do verse 2, same thing for verse 2, same thing for the next chorus, and then there's a post-chorus and even a bridge at the end. You just keep playing the same chords in that same rotation. So hopefully that makes sense. Definitely kind of a fun song to work on with your finger picking. And yeah, so if you have any questions, definitely leave a comment, let me know. Again, these chord charts and the lyrics will be on my Patreon page, which you can get to with the link in the description. And love y'all, and see you soon.